Alright, hey guys, I'm Miss Griffiths and this is Miss Roberts, and this week you are going to be learning about recounting folk tales and fables. So today we're just going to explain a little bit about it to you so you can understand what you're learning this week. So when we recount stories, that means that we have to put things in order. So one thing that's important is, first of all, you got to know who your characters are. Sometimes they're people, sometimes they're animals. The setting is where the story takes place. Now your events have to be in order. We start from the beginning, the middle, and the end, because if things are not in order, they're going to be all mixed up. Then you have the problem in the story, and that's what's wrong. You got to figure out what the character's problem is and what's wrong. And how they solve the problem is called the solution. Okay, so the solution is how the problem is solved. So for example, if you listen to the Three Little Pigs, you know that the characters are the pigs and the wolf. The setting would be outside or at their houses. You would talk about what happens beginning, middle, end, and their problem. You know, in the Three Little Pigs, the two first pigs are really lazy and they don't build their house like they're supposed to, but the brother builds his house and takes his time. He builds it out of bricks. So the first two little pigs, their problem is their house is not sturdy and the wolf blows it down. But the solution is they can go to their brother, to his house, and have a safe place to live. So now Miss Roberts is going to tell you about what a folk tale and a fable is.
Okay. All right, so these are some more of our folk tales and fables vocabulary words. All right, folk tales and fables, they are stories that have been passed down from generation to generation. And depending on where you live, the folk tale or fable may be different. They're different all over the world depending on where you live and what country you're from. A folk tale is a story that has been passed down from long ago, sometimes has good versus evil characters. Events usually happen in groups of three. And most of the time a folk tale is going to be longer than a fable. Fables are usually short stories. So a fable is a short story that teaches a lesson. Animals are given human qualities, so that means the animals can talk, they can read and write, they might ride a bicycle, they can do things that humans can do. So recount what Miss Griffiths just told you about. Recount means to retell the important events of the story in the order they happen. And the central message is the big idea or the lesson the story teaches. Sometimes you may see the word, what is the lesson, or what is the moral. All of those three vocabulary words mean the same thing. They're looking for the big idea or the lesson the story teaches. So like when you read the Three Little Pigs, the moral of the story you could say is, well, the third little pig, he learned that hard work pays off because he worked hard and built his house out of bricks and he was able to save himself and his brothers. So this week we want you to work really hard, and we're going to be learning about folk tales and fables. And if you have any questions, just email your teacher, okay? Thank you.